Here is a summary of the story, The Third Level by Jack Finney. Charlie, 31 years old, claims that there exists a third level in the Grand Central Station, even though presidents of major railroads in New York deny its existence. When he consulted a psychiatrist, the psychiatrist, to the annoyance of Charlie's wife, concluded that Charlie was unhappy. The psychiatrist, whose name was Sam, believed that for Charlie the third level was a medium of escape from the world. Charlie's friends concurred with the doctor, using his hobby of stamp collecting as proof. Charlie, however, disagreed. He states that his current stamp book is an inheritance from his grandfather, who, living in a peaceful time, did not require any escape from reality. He then narrates his experience at the Grand Central Station. One summer evening, while traveling home, he got lost in Grand Central Station. He walked down 2 levels just like everyone else. Then he found himself in a corridor which seemed different to the others. Quite unexpectedly, he came upon the third level. This level was lit by flickering gas lights and had brass bowls on the floor. He also saw people dressed in 1890 clothing. He also spotted a Currier and Ives locomotive. To make sure he was in the right century, he looked for copies of the newspaper, The World. The paper was dated June 11, 1894. It confirmed that he had traveled back in time. The author was excited. 1894 was a peaceful time before the 2 world wars. The author longed to live in simpler times, untouched by the ravages of wars. So, he immediately decided to buy 2 tickets for himself and his wife, Louisa. He wanted to travel to Galesburg, Illinois. However, at the counter, the clerk refused to accept his modern currency and threatened to call the police. Charlie, to avoid being imprisoned, ran away and soon found the way back to the present. The next day, Charlie withdrew nearly all their savings and purchased old-style currency. But he never found the way to the third level again. His wife, worried about him, asked him not to seek the third level again. This was before they learned about Sam's disappearance. Soon after, Charlie made a surprising discovery. On one night, while looking at his stamp collection, he found a stamp cover dated from 1894. Usually, when a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors mail the stamp to themselves to mark the date of issue. Someone had mailed the stamp from 1894 to his grandfather. Charlie, on opening the envelope, was surprised to discover a letter from Sam. In the letter, Sam informs Charlie that he found the third level and has been living in Galesburg for 2 weeks. He urges Charlie not to lose hope and to continue looking for the third level.